News for people who can't stand the news.
All right, here we go. I'm Tim Black. Thank you for tuning in to News for People Who Can't Stand the News. Tonight I will be discussing Sandra Bland at length on a 2-hour show. I encourage you to go to timblacktv.com and watch that at 9 o'clock tonight Eastern Standard Time. But like right now, let's go ahead and make a couple of comments and let me say a few things regarding it. We should not be discussing Sandra Bland's death or an indictment because Sandra Bland should be alive and she should have never been arrested to begin with. That's just the reality of the matter. You should not end up in jail because of a turn signal. You should not end up in jail because you smoked a cigarette in your own vehicle. The fact that we have some Americans who are under the belief that an officer should have the Gestapo, Nazi-like ability to pull you from your vehicle for a traffic violation is beyond me. That's the first thing. Second thing is this, and you're not going to like it, but I'm going to say it. When our brothers and sisters are incarcerated by the beast, which is our justice system, and they call for bail, instead of you crying later about these poor people who have suffered at the hands of the police, how about we bail them the hell out? Sandra Bland's bail was only $500. According to what I read, she made numerous calls. No one gave $500 to get her out of jail. She sat in jail for 3 days. That is appalling. Third thing, Senator Bernie Sanders, who's running for president, says that if it weren't for Sandra Bland being black, if she was a white woman, she would be alive today, or she would have not died in custody. Statistically, he is correct, or more correct than he is wrong. It's highly possible that if she was a white woman, she would have not have been jailed to begin with. That's just the numbers. So anyone telling you Bernie Sanders is wrong for making that argument, check them at the gate. The data says we're 2.5 times more likely to be incarcerated for the same actions as whites. Same actions as whites. Okay? All right. Tune in tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm sure I gave you enough to know what kind of broadcast that will be. It will be a broadcast of truth, and I will hit hard whenever direction it goes. The only favorites I play are truth.